All right, everybody. Welcome to Optimum Ideation. Today's guest is Leonardo Bridges. He is a fantastic young man that I met along my travels, and I would love for you to hear a little bit more about Leo and what his mission is in life. Leo, glad to have you here today.
Thanks.
So, can you tell our listeners a little bit about yourself and what you enjoy doing in your free time?
Well, well, about that, I like being in the nature and being free.
Wow. So, what do you like about nature?
Well, there's all these discoveries of new animals. Like how to tame a fox or get a pet dog.
Wow. Wow. So, do you like trees and flowers and going for walks?
Yeah, those stuff are great.
So, I've heard that you are big on storytelling. So, how did you discover your love for storytelling?
Well, I wanted to be a storyteller, but I needed some comics to inspire me.
Wow.
And so I read a lot of comics to inspire me, and I became a storyteller.
Wow. And you're only 8. You're about to be 9 though, aren't you?
Yeah, on my 15th birthday.
On the 15th of September?
Yeah.
Wow. Are you going to have a birthday party?
Yeah. Yeah, and it's a surprise. And there's a surprise, so they can't tell me, so they're going to get a Nintendo Switch without me because it's a surprise.
Oh my. How did you find out, or it's still a secret?
It's still a secret, so I won't tell anything to ruin their surprise.
Were there any particular stories or books that inspired you?
Yeah, there were. There was Dogman Brawl into the Wild, and Dogman Who Won the Ball.
Whoa. Well, I thought you were a storyteller before that. Was there something that just stands out in your mind before you found those books? It was like you're like a natural storyteller.
Well, those books were new to me. I never read them, and there's more of them. So if you want to make your own comic, you need to read a book to inspire yourself to make a comic.
Wow. Now, what is your favorite type of story to create, and why?
Well, the favorite story that I like is Dogman Brawl into the Wild.
Okay. Well, why?
Well, because there are characters in the main book. There is Sarah Hadoff, Little Petey, and Petey, ADHD, and our hero of the book is Dogman.
Wow. So you like the character development then?
Yeah.
Now, can you share a brief snippet of a story that you have came up with recently?
I created a story called The High Sea Pirates, and I need some more ideas as to inspire it.
That was a pretty good story. Why don't you share some insights about the story?
Okay, so it starts with Jack and Kevin. They are going in the high seas, looking for the lava island. The lava island is what they call the legendary pirates.
Whoa. Well, that sounds good. So, other than, let's say, storytelling, what other things would you like to do later on in life?
Well, I like to do video games.
Okay. Yeah, many kids love video games. but you also have a passion for creating them. So what sparked your interest in game development?
Well, about that, I have a brother named Tino who wants to be a scripter, but he loves building, so he must learn. And if he used ChatGPT, he can use it to create scripts of what he wants, like to jump high or fly.
So you guys are working together? He's kind of building the games, and then you are helping him with ChatGPT, is that right?
Yeah, ChatGPT is my most favorite thing. It answers the questions.
Yeah, and it also provides you scripts and you know where to put them, huh?
Yeah, and I know where to put them by copying them.
That's pretty awesome. And so just explain a few things like what y'all been able to do. Y'all been able to make the characters fly or jump, or what was it?
Well, mostly, I was the scripter. I made the character fly, jump higher, and even dash.
Wow. So Tino's building the games, and then you're helping him make the characters move and things like that.
Yeah, and I'm using the scripts for it.
So you guys are building a cool little team then.
Yeah.
So could you describe a video game concept or an idea that you've been working on recently?
Well, there's this game it's called the Noob game. It actually was the greatest game yet. Me and Tino made it together, and it was by a story that inspired us. Every game, it inspired Tino to make one big game, and he did make a game. It's called the Noob game. So if you want to go through it, you just type in the Noob game.
Awesome. So that could be found on Roblox, you're saying?
Yeah.
Very cool. Very good. Now, how do you balance playing games and creating them?
Well, I recently want to be a gamer and a pro. And Tino wants to be a creator of the games, so he goes to Roblox Studio or goes to YouTube and finds more people creating games. That inspired him to create more games, so he's having good luck.
That's awesome. I'm proud of you guys. Now, do you have any favorite games that have influenced your work?
Well, there was this game called there was this game called International Racing 20. It can be found on a Super Nintendo. It was a racing game.
Cool.
And it inspired me to make a racing game, but I needed more ideas to make a racing game. Well, first of all, I'm going to need the speed, the car, and the color.
Okay, good. So let's focus on something else that was really intriguing to me. Now, you said that, I asked you, what are the things that you want to focus on in life? And you said storytelling, video games, and what else?
Well, I like focusing on my body parts, and my brain decides next to tell me whether I need to do something or have a glass of water or read a book.
Oh, I thought you said that you were interested in having a good soul and a good heart.
Yeah.
That was very beautiful to hear.
Yeah. I did have a good heart when I was first here.
Wow. So you mentioned that you want to have a good soul and a good heart in life. So what does that mean to you? And how do you try to improve on that?
Well, the most thing I'm going to do is that maybe I could see the tree so I was talking to the trees, and they were actually saying words, and they gave me wisdom and a good heart.
Wow. That sounds like you're pretty in tune with nature.
Yeah, and nature is the best. You can talk to trees or pray to God.
Wow. Are there any role models or people in your life who inspire you to be a better person?
Yeah, there are.
Really?
There's my grandma, my abuelo. He's about to become an American citizen.
Wow.
And I'm here to teach him how to say English.
Wow. That's so cool. Can you share a story or experience where your kindness and good-heartedness made a positive impact on someone else?
Well, it's a tree and a god.
All right, let's ask that again. Can you share a story or experience where your kindness or good-heartedness made a positive impact on someone else?
Well, I love my mom, my brother and sister, and everyone else, even my friends, cousins.
Oh, that's very sweet. Now, balancing it all, you have a lot of interests and talents. How do you manage your time between storytelling, game development, and being a good-hearted person?
I am focusing in my heart and in my soul.
Wow. Are there any challenges that you've faced in pursuing your passions, and how did you overcome them?
Well, it was a little help from a dog named Camila.
Oh.
She helped me face my fears.
Wow.
And I like to call her Chihuahuita.
Oh my goodness. She taught you how to be responsible?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. What advice would you give some other kids who have big dreams and passions like you do?
Well, there's my friend named Jason. He said he wanted to come to my house, but his mom says not today. So he has to wait till my birthday so they can come. And I'll invite everyone else on my list.
Awesome. And what advice do you give to other kids who have big dreams and passions like you do?
Well, the inspiration about the trees is that they need wisdom like us, and they need magic for us. And they do need everyone. And so they give us nutrients, and they can also talk because they can give other trees nutrients so they can live longer.
Wow. Are there any books, movies, or games that you think every kid should experience?
Well, there's movies, games, and books that everyone should visit. Everyone should visit the Caldwell Library.
Wow.
The library has awesome books that everyone should read.
Awesome. Do you have any favorite book?
Well, there's this Cat Kid Comic Club Perspectives, and Cat Kid Comic Club On Purpose.
Wow. Now, what are your future goals and aspirations? Where do you see yourself in the next few years?
Well, I see myself going to a hotel, and my mom told me walking gives you more memory.
Wow. Now, do you have a favorite video game character?
Yeah, and it's the Super Mario Brothers.
Wow. If you could visit any place in the world, where would you go?
Florida, Christmas.
If you could have any power, superpower, what would it be?
Fire.
Closing thoughts. Is there anything else that you'd like to share with our listeners, or any upcoming projects or stories that we should look out for?
Yeah. we should. And my listeners shall listen that every day in Caldwell, well, it's a good day there, and they should be healthy, safe.
Was that the end?
Kinda.
Okay. Good. I thought you had another thing to say there at the end. Okay, well, that concludes our interview, Leo. Did you have a fun time?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Would you like to do this again sometime?
Yeah, sometime.
I'd love to have you back, buddy. That was great. My man.
Yeah.